Yeah, so you guys are just like completely peaceful and chilling, and here we are just invading you for reasons. You're the new warlord of Aurora, aren't you? I've heard a lot about you. I didn't expect you to be this young. That's ageist. I suppose you need a bit of youthful energy in this rough old world. Maybe it's time for my generation to call it a day. I wonder what his canonical age is. Watch his canonical age just be like my age or something. Lord Motonari, how can you say such a thing? Our army would fall apart without your wisdom, Lord Motonari. Our army of 4 people. No rest for the wicked, eh? I suppose I'd better do what's expected of me. I love the grass type battle theme. I very, very much like it. And it gives me like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon vibes, honestly. But yeah. Traits are the greatest invention in human history other than agriculture and whatever the water version is called. The water version of, like, agriculture? Hydroponics? Let's give our guests a cordial welcome. Or what you mean. Victory. Claim all banners. Defeat. All banners are claimed by the enemy or all allies are defeated. So capture the flag here now. So you don't actually have to defeat them all. Just get the banners. Harm's army's turn. What do you think it takes to win battles, Harm? You're thinking strength, right? But strength alone is not enough. Do you understand what I'm saying? Doing battle is not just about defeating your enemies. Stop on top of a banner to claim that banner for Harm's army. This super tiny little pink tree. Claim all the banners and victory is yours. Aren't these like trapdoor-like things? I forget how they work. Whoops. I can't exactly navigate this super quickly like I can something like a Fire Emblem game. Doesn't seem like. Okay. But yeah, I very much love the music here. Okay, Motonari's army's turn. Okay, yeah. And then the bridge gets formed. The vine is grown. I'll do the very best they can. It's about erasing your enemies from the planet, according to a terrifying amount of human history. Yep, that's what it's all about here. Yeah, quite the banger. So we're splitting up and going after those banners, right? Alright, Lady Harm, we won't let you down. I'll just try to win, I promise. But yeah, there have actually been a lot of new playthroughs been started around here lately. Like Fire Emblem Binding Blade, Final Fantasy VII, and now this game here. But this is going to be a pretty short one compared to the other ones. Secret Passage. Yeah, that's how they work. I remember. So, like, whoops. So, yeah, anyone watching stuff on YouTube after the fact is going to be like, holy crap, there's so many new series suddenly being started. Like, wow. Let's see here. Go this away. Can go Ember, that's Swaddle. Is Swaddle going to be, like, quad weak because grass and bug? If I recall here. Motonari's army's turn. Yeah, getting that banner. Well, I'm gonna go burn him. Vine Whip, now's our chance! Ow. So dang mean. Yeah, and that goes away. I don't think you can, like, fast forward through turns or anything there. Harm's army's turn. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and claim that. Can Charmander get one on his own? Your HP will be restored when you stop on top of a banner. Okay, cool. Ooh, can I get a shot? I totally can right here. Charmander, Ember! Do I get that because it's a super effective move? Are you going to live with 1 health? Okay, I thought the 34 might have been, like, the showing how much damage it was going to do or something. Claim to banner. But yeah, let's see here. Like, even though I live far away from the US, I'm really anxious about how the world might react to what the president is doing. Yeah, and even calling empathy a sin and calling out a bishop a heretic for spreading empathy. Is that a new thing that he's done? Sin of empathy quote was from a different person. Okay, this is something that I hadn't heard about. But I did hear about him calling Zelensky a dictator and blaming him for starting the war with Russia. The invasion with Russia, if I want to be more accurate here. Swaddle fell into a trap. The Russian invasion of Ukraine. Trump saying that Zelensky shouldn't have started it. Like, what? So, Quite a world that we live in. You know. Do y'all remember seeing Trump on the meeting? The bishop made a speak on it, so I thought it came from here. Yeah, I don't know what this is, though. Yours is so good. I definitely can't beat you. He's not gonna, like, try to join me after, is he? Because I beat him in 4 turns. Like, can I do that with other people? Like, when I'm invading their kingdom? Or is it just people in, like, caves and wild areas where I go recruit them? I guess I'll remember as I continue to play here. Because it has been a great many years. See how you like this? Oh no, attack went up. This battlefield is a very symbol of our fair kingdom of Greenleaf. We who command grass-type Pokemon shall not be defeated here. One of my pet peeves of Pokemon in general is the fact that they're called grass types and not plant types. Because, like, they're clearly meant to be, like, plant types. But instead they're called grass. Like, a specific niche of plants. Your Pokemon, Eevee. It looks like you two have grown fairly close. Hey, by the way, I read that there's some faraway world where people put Pokemon into these little balls and carry them around. Pretty strange, no? Now, where did I read that? I guess the peaceful days when I can just focus on my Pokemon research are still a long way away. Vine Whip, now's our chance! Do not commit the sin of empathy. It sounds like something from Warhammer 40k, but in reality, it's Twitter Christian literally spreading heresy because Christianity is meant to be about love and acceptance. It's Twitter Christian. Is this like a specific person? I feel like I'm missing so much context here. This is what I feel like I'm probably missing. Can I just... Yeah, I can. Alright, well, time to win. Armor's army has claimed all the banners. Well, we've emerged victorious. Everything went according to plan. Well, that wasn't very hard. Don't remember their name. Fair enough. The battle has been won. The victorious warriors and Pokemon will be added to the gallery. What? Look at all those points where we like one another better and stuff. Wow. Strength is going up by a decent margin. Yeah, that guy can be recruited. Maybe I should have attacked some more guys. Is maybe what I should have done. And I could have gotten some dudes. I assume I can't get the, like, unique guys here. I assume the only unique ones I'll get will be, like, through story events. But I guess the other guys I can still get. So maybe I should be trying to, like, wreck more dudes. Is what I should do. You probably don't have a grass-type move. You probably have, like, Bug Bite or something. So I'm probably not going to be using a super effective move in the next kingdom, I don't think. Well, I'm going to get the friggin' nerdy Sawaddle guy. I knew the day would finally come when I'd face defeat on my own battlefield. Lord Motonari! Surely now I can be left in peace. You are a more worthy warlord for Greenleaf than I, Harm, with your ravenous appetite for expansion and conquest. I ask only that you take good care of my beloved kingdom. I'm gonna let it fall to ruin. I'm not gonna do shit in it. Harm's army has claimed victory! Select warriors you wish to recruit. Yeah, this guy and his bug, I guess. Let's see here. So, from the generic sprites here, he's this guy in this list. So go ahead and save image as Warrior M12, as it's listed here on this site here. If it actually wants to save Microsoft Edge. I hate Microsoft Edge. Everyone hates Microsoft Edge. Yes, let's become the British Empire. It's about, well, it was about to crash there, I thought. And he has a Sawaddle. If only I could control F on this page. But it has them, like, listed by numbers here, it seems like. Wait, are they Pokedex order? Oh, they're Pokedex order, though. So, yeah, I can scroll and find Sawaddle there. That's what I can do. So, Sawaddle. There we go. And then I'm going to add you guys to the layout. So, just, like, bear with me here. So, Warrior M12. 1. Unload image we're not showing. Let's see here. This guy and then this guy is gonna get shoved like here. Just make sure his head is about like the same size as other Dudos here for consistency's sake. Yeah, sure, something like that. Yeah, go here. And then you can go behind the 4 a little bit and then that'll look kind of cool. Whoops, not what I wanted to do. I wanted to paste a duplicate. This one is called 2. And then I go into filters and then I add a color correction. I bring the brightness all the way down. set the opacity to 90%, move that on top of the other, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, shadow effect. And then I add Sawaddle. Sawaddle 1. Let's see here. And then bam, look, here's Sawaddle. Pokémon Conquest art is so good. Like, look at the official arts for Pokémon Conquest. I guess you can see it, like, right on this screen here anyway. But, you don't need to see this one. About the same size as these other ones. Here, there's the Sawaddle and stuff. So that's Sawaddle 1. Copy, paste, duplicate. Go ahead and call this Sawaddle 1, or this Sawaddle 2. Filters, color correction, brightness down, opacity, 90%. Boody bop, move that on top of the other, move it over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, shadow effect. Grab all 4 of these elements I made now and move them down to like there. Boop, there we go, layout updated and stuff. Give me the Sawaddle nerd and stuff. But yeah. Okay, but Microsoft Edge isn't terrible. Firefox is just superior, I suppose so. But yeah, I kind of like to turn my eye down and not care about what's going on in the world, but because I study civics as my primary subject, kind of am obliged to, and it is also just good to be informed and stuff. Really only pay attention to politics in order to meme them, because they get so ridiculous I just joke about how dumb their plans are. Yeah. Hey, look, it appeared! Look, the thing! There it is. Activate Windows. Go to settings to activate Windows. Man. Well, there it is. Here we be. Finish your bingo card, but unfortunately my budget can only afford a 4x4 bingo card. Alright. Just gotta post it. Alright. What's on the bingo card? Imagine now I said no. Man, that activate Windows is gonna distract me for the rest of this stream. At least you don't actually see it on the stream. Activate the Bill Gates spyware, yes. Thank you. I shall serve you faithfully. It's a good thing I wasn't streaming something like Assassin's Creed Valhalla tonight, like one of my PC playthroughs, to just have that visible the whole time. Monar's army has been defeated and been forced to retreat. And then you see that on, like, thumbnails as well. Battle's been won, save progress. Hell yes, save progress. Absolutely. That sounds good to me. Saved. All warriors have finished their turns, advance to the next month. July, year 1. Yeah, the Eevee one's really cool. There's actually a lot of official Eevee art since it's like your main Pokemon. I mean, AC might be ending soon because Ubisoft is just collapsing. Yeah, that's what it's seeming like. So maybe Assassin's Creed Shadows will actually be like the final one on the list of all the Assassin's Creed games I play. Like, it actually is like a really fascinating case study what's been going on with Ubisoft. Like, they used to be like one of the head honchos. Ubisoft was so influential with games like Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, Far Cry 3, that their formula for, like, open world has become, like, the go-to standard formula of, like, all other open world games. Well, maybe not all other, but, like, most other open world games. Like, you play most generic open world games, and the formula that they've copied is like the Ubisoft formula. Like, they have been so downright influential and like one of the top dogs, and nowadays they are just like struggling so much. There's been like the controversy with Assassin's Creed Shadows and like declining interest in that. There was the absolute flop that was Skull and Bones. They put out that NFT game that like really bombed as well. Like, yep, Far Cry is Ubisoft. There you go, my Bing card has been posted. Well, if I show it, we're going to be seeing activate Windows. Go to settings to activate Windows here. Whoa, this is so much fancier than mine here. Pokemon presents Bing. We added sex to Pokemon. If I do this, will it be bigger? Or I guess I can do this here. We added sex to Pokemon. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Dirt. Detective Pikachu Columbo Edition. Pokemon Conquest 2 War of the Roses Edition. Final Fantasy Tactics Remake. Pokemon Company declares war on monster collectors. Pokemon Legends ZA comes out today. Pokemon Cafe Remix Final Match Edition. Pikachu finally says fuck. Pokemon are real now. Pokemon brand tampons. Pokemon Scarleter and Violeter. Gen 10 Pokemon Liberal and Pokemon Conservative. Pokemon Tabletop RPG. Pokeroll gets copyright striked. Pokemon Souls-like. Pikachu in Fortnite, but it's like the Ganon Pikachu from Brawl. What? Oh, this is why it looks all nice. MyFreeBingoCards.com. I could have made one look nice if I actually had, like, my graphic design software on my computer, which I just don't right now. Because I don't have most things on my computer right now. This is a fresh Windows install where I just got it going, download the essentials, and hit start streaming. That's what's going on today. But yeah, let's just see here. Only remember Far Cry 4 due to the way of completion by not doing anything at the start? What? Japanese officials are mad that you can desecrate and destroy religious sites in AC Shadows. I heard about that. Even though AC has always been blasphemous, they'll let you fistfight the Pope in one of the games. Yeah, Assassin's Creed 2, which is probably the most famous Assassin's Creed game if I had to wager here. Like, it's always been what you've been able to do. Like, the game gives you the control. Like, you don't have to desecrate these places. And you've been in, like, so many other religious places in other Assassin's Creed games. Like, Assassin's Creed 2 with fist fighting the Pope being, like, a really great example there. Beating the shit out of Rodrigo Borgia. Or even take something like Assassin's Creed Origins. You can go explore the pyramids. That's something that's illegal. Like, you're not allowed to explore the pyramids. I don't know what the rules would have been then. But nowadays, you can't exactly explore the pyramid. You have to be like someone really, really important or Mr. Beast to explore the pyramids. It's kind of what happens. So, yeah, like, there's always been the option to explore, like, really cool places that have, like, historical significance in some way. But now there's problem with that there. But yeah, let's see here. I don't know if it's something that the game doesn't make you do, then just leave it in, like with GTA, yeah. I mean, I do feel like you can kind of make arguments with your game through, like, what's optimal. So, like, in a game like Super Mario, for example, you get points for killing Goombas and Koopas. Therefore, the game makes the argument that it is positive to, like, do that. If you're breaking a whole bunch of pots in Legend of Zelda and just breaking people's property and you're getting rupees from it, you're getting a reward from it and no one's complaining. So the game argues that it's a good thing to, like, go and break, like, the pots of, like, random people's stuff and be taking what's inside. A really funny example with Grand Theft Auto, I don't know which Grand Theft Auto game this was, but one of the Grand Theft Auto games, maybe all of them, I don't know, was used as an example in one of my game design classes where apparently, in at least one of the games, whichever one it is, you can pay a hooker to, you know, get down with you in your car, and doing that will restore your health, but at the cost of your money. But afterwards, you can then, like, just run over the hooker or shoot her or something, and then you just take your money back, and now you just gotta heal for free. So, the thing that gives you the highest reward is the thing that, you know, is probably, like, the least socially acceptable option to do there, but it's the thing that gives you, like, the highest gameplay reward. Is that the game realistically trying to make the argument that, like, hey, this is, like, the most positive thing that you can do here, this is what you should totally be doing and, like, apply it to real life? No, it's a freaking video game. No one's gonna take it that seriously. Like, sure, it makes the argument that, like, this is, like, the most positive outcome for you, but it's a freaking video game. No one in real life is gonna be like, oh, I should totally just, like, mug or shoot down some hooker that I get together with, because then I get my money back, and then I get, like, the benefit of having that experience, and yada. No one's gonna do that. No one's gonna go into, like, a sacred temple in Assassin's Creed Shadows and, like, break some stuff, maybe get, like, some handfuls of, like, whatever the currency in that game is, if it works, like, breaking stuff of, like, some of the other more recent Assassin's Creed games, and then say, huh, I got some in-game currency, I should totally go and break a bunch of shit there in real life. Like, no. No one is going to have that. And while I do agree that, like, some of the general kind of gameplay stuff of video games can make arguments about our real world and kind of, like, shift our perspective about, like, what's socially acceptable, I feel like that's more niche or nuanced things, not, like, extremely out there violent kind of things. Like, there have been so many video games that disprove, there's so many video games that prove, so many studies that disprove the whole idea of video games cause violence that places just keep on wanting to draw attention to, so that we don't have attention on, like, the real problem being the guns, because there's so much revenue that comes from that industry, so we want to take attention away from that, and people pay big bucks to blame it on other scapegoats like video games. So, like, I do believe that video games can have an influence on, like, how we see, like, culture, the world around us, like, what to value, stuff like that, through, like, the arguments that it makes, whether that's through, like, story or gameplay or what have you. extreme examples where you're going and, like, killing people or, like, breaking shit and doing stuff like that, no one's gonna apply that to real life. Like, that's just... no. But yeah, let's see here. There's a movement swap cheat in Brawl that makes the models all fucked. The most famous one is Pikachu with Ganon's moves giving him Ganon's body shape. Oh, so that's what that was referencing to. To quote Doom's Twitter, you control the buttons you press. Yes. Like, again, it does make arguments through, like, what's possible and what it frames as, like, positive, what it gives you as a reward, and what it frames as negative. But, like, again, like, the extreme violent examples, no one is gonna be taking that seriously. I feel like the most applicable things are, like, arguments that it makes about, like, our world and culture and stuff like that. And, you know, stuff like that is what most people are probably going to, like, adopt into, like, their mentality, rather than adopting, like, violent actions that they saw in game. It's just being mad, not because of the thing that's being done, but more than it relating slightly to you, I feel like. Because when it was any other religion, they didn't care. And yeah, that's the case when it comes to, like, a lot of groups where it's like, yeah, you can go after other people as much as you like, but when it's us, then it's not cool. I mean, eugenics is optional in multi-generation FE games, but Fire Emblem isn't pro-eugenics. Quite the example there. But yeah, it doesn't stop companies from doing it, though. And what else did I miss here? Get sad hurting an NPC's feelings in Oblivion. I'm not gonna Dark Brotherhood a city. Yeah, like, most video games, most players are gonna be doing, like, the positive option. Usually if players are doing the bad option, it's just to see, like, what happens. Like, just out of curiosity, try what happens. Or a lot of people try, like, the evil routes, not because, like, they're genuinely, like, a terrible person, but want to try something that's just, like, different from, like, the standard gaming norm of being the good guy, and just want to try out, like, hey, what is this other thing like? And that's a cool thing about video games, is they give you, like, a portal into something that isn't your regular real life. That's one of the whole selling points, you know? That's one of the cool things. Like, I'm a 25-year-old dude. I'm playing some bitch with an Eevee that wants to dominate the continent. I can't do that in real life. Well, I could try. I don't think it would work out well for me. I don't know what... I guess I just wouldn't have the Eevee. But you know what I mean here. Like, it's just a portal into, like, a world that you wouldn't normally experience in your real life. And it's not meant to be applied into real life here. I really dislike how attention from what's truly hurting society instead is targeted at specific groups of people, and people buy it. Yep, there's scapegoats all the time. I mean, just look at the States right now. Thing is, feel like most people know the difference between this is cool in fiction versus this is cool in real life. Yeah, I would imagine most people can probably make that distinction. Well, yeah, it's simple smoke and mirrors about stuff they don't understand. Yeah. I get sad when I accidentally damage a wolf or cat in Minecraft. Same. Same here. What do we have in here? I can get a couple people here, and then I get, like, a full squad and stuff. We can go to the mines. Go mining for gold. I have a bunch of power here. Wait, Nerd Guy's the one with the most power, it looks like. Ah, a new face I see. Welcome. Would you like me to tell you how to use the gold mine? Sure, I need to remember how this game works. This location here is a place where you can dig for gold. Be sure to dig powerfully to unearth as much as you can. What can be done with gold, you ask? Well, you can exchange it for goods at the shop for a start. Alright, it's time to start digging for gold. Sure. You have multiple people go mining. It only let me select one there, I think. Okay, let's try, shall we? I think maybe as I upgrade, like, the facility level, it'll let me send more people. 313 gold acquired. Oh, good. The link between Warrior and Pokemon is improved. Well, I may as well do this quickly at this point. That's what I may as well do here, sure. And do all of them at once. Oh, well. I'm doing this now really quickly. I'm getting my stupid squad. This is what I'm doing. I'll show you what I'm made of. Okay, my fire type, of course, has to be, like, super far, huh? It looks like. Here, come on. Boop. You can go get that present really quickly. For the first time in Pokemon history, human slave labor was used by the Warlord arm. Yeah, it's a portal into a different world, like I was just saying. The children yearn for the mines. True. Okay, well. Oh, no, not the suck. No. Not the suck. Mega Drain +1. It's powered up. Be gentle on me, please. Cottony absorb. I should probably preemptively at least download the sprite and Dispish while these turns are happening. M19 is the marker for this one. Warrior M19. So I'll just stick with like the codes of this. Sure, that, and then that dude, which is, I'll lock in my turn first, is what I'll do. Here, do this, whittle this one away first and foremost. The other dude's sprite is this guy, M5. What? Whoops, I guess it registered that as a touchscreen input. And then I come here. What's your warrior thing, huh? Increase probability of inflicting status ailments on enemies for 3 turns. Sure. Probably not gonna be much more than the 3 turns after this anyway, so may as well do that. Potentially inflict you with a burn. And this one's Warrior M5, so Warrior M5, sure, I guess. And then, here, I go ahead and I grab this really quickly. There we go. And I watch this turn play out. And then I guess I find a Cottony. Oh, it's right here on the same page. Whoops, I just selected Open Image in New Tab. Save image as Cottony. I don't know if that's spelled with 2 T's or... Oh, yeah. 2 T's. Cottony. I see it right there. Cottony. There we go. Sweet. But yeah, let's see here. Please be gentle. Funniest thing the Minecraft movie has done so far is make the children yearn for the mines joke. Steve's backstory. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Well, the next Pokemon game be called after the next candidates for the seat of the president of Russia? So we have one edition that'll last us for 6 years. God. Okay, Charmander Ember. There we go, get out of here. Wow, you're quite a fighter, aren't you? I can't hope to compete. So is that like turn 2 or something? So I'm totally recruiting the dude, right? Here, do this. I'm adding the dude to the layout now. What was his code again here? He was a Warrior M5. Wow. So I'll add that to my layout here in a sec. Here we go. And then this turn can happen while I'm adding this. Let's see here. Call it Warrior M51. Unload image while not showing. This guy here, consider him added. Be about the same size as some of these other jerks. That's about the right size-ish. Oh, but he's a little bit taller. So here, just make him like this-ish or something here. Cottony absorb! Warrior M51. Copy. Paste duplicate. Because, yeah, turns last a while here. M2, I'll do my turn here really quickly. I'm sure I'll be fine. I guess I could have just, like, fully committed with all my doodles and then went and grabbed the item, but I guess this works fine. This works a-okay. Wow. Well, let's hope this takes you out. I guess I can always finish you off with a super effective move anyway. And, like, get the recruit. Color correction. That down. Enemy's turn. This to that. And then I... 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 for a shadow. And then I add, how will this go down, I wonder? Add a Cottony 1. Let's see here. Boopity bop. Unload image when not showing. Bam. This, I almost clicked the stop streaming button by accident. That was close. I was quickly clicking across a bunch of things. Here. Boopity bop like this. Here's a massive ass Cottony. Alright, well, I'm gonna want you to do your thing here, Sweet Song. And then paste duplicate. Do I have to act right now? No, I don't even. Nice. So we'll call this one Cottony 2. Whoops, I called it Cottony 3. So I go into filters. You are most impressive. I simply can't match you at all. And we slap the shit out of you. And this one, I can't hit for the life of me. It is unreal. Okay, do that. Set that to 0.9. Move this like that. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Should be right. They do their moves. The other lady's probably gonna join as well. Let's see here. I can just do that for now. All set up. So let's see here. Who's this other bish? Turns left 5. Lullaby. Get put to sleep. Okay, so... let's see here. Go ahead and quick attack like that. And then... I go here. I fight like that. I ember and stuff. And then... I'll go grab this really quickly, sure. Sure, wait. I'm acquired pretty card. Okay, I don't really have a turn to pass by here. Shout out to that one YouTuber who's making Minecraft ARGs and is like, I'm gonna keep going until I make something cinematically superior to the Minecraft movie. Honestly, won't be going to see it as it doesn't seem like there's much creative thought put into the story. Art direction I kind of like, but there definitely could be something cool with it. But I also agree that it could have been much more interesting. How about we make Minecraft into real life? Yeah, definitely could be. I'll probably end up asking my cousin's kiddos if they want to go watch it with me or something, and then just go watch it with them as like a joke and just all have like fun or something like that. Because that sounds like something that they would probably enjoy going and watching with me for just like shits and giggles. Like, I don't think either one of them would be interested in like seeing it from the perspective of thinking that's gonna be like an amazing movie or anything. But I could see them being interested in seeing it with me purely for shits and giggles and having some laughs along the way. So I'll probably ask them if they want to go see it with me. I think. Move strengthened. Potion, pretty card. I don't care about wild Pokemon can be sold at the shop. Okay, so it's just like a selling thing. Yeah, so they can both be recruited here, it looks like. But yeah, curious whether you are going. Yeah, so that answers that. If only I had this stop streaming emote. I can get that added there. There's a, one of the artists that did a bunch of the art for, like, emotes here. When I was in my phase of, like, getting a bunch of emotes commissioned, I was trying out, like, a bunch of different artists, seeing, like, which artists, like, I really like the style of, and which ones were also just, like, nice people and fun to work with. And, I settled on this one Fiverr artist who was, like, really, really kind and, like, would give, like, constant progress updates and stuff, and who is also German, and so I would speak with in German a decent bit, who did a bunch of emotes. So I wanted to work with her, and I reached out recently again. I was like, hey, are you available to like do some more emotes again at some point? Said that she was busy and like not available at the time, but you know, can let me know when there's availability again, and let me know earlier today, like, hey, I'm available to make some more emotes now. I was like, okay, well, I'll follow up when my computer isn't like dead, need to be restored here. So I might just reach out about, like, getting some new emotes made at some point here. Yeah, just put together, like, a stop streaming emote in that case. You almost press the self-destroy button like the average cartoon villain. Remember the episode of Phineas and Ferb where Doof makes an army of killer robots, but he places a self-destruct on their feet, so they take one step and explode? I haven't seen enough Phineas and Ferb for this. We need an EM. We need an emote that's just Bill Gates shooting Harmonia's computer after the events of this. Would you be able to even make out what that is? It would probably have to be like a two-parter emote where there's like a computer getting shot emote and then like a someone shooting emote. I think only then would it be clear. I think an emote of someone shooting a computer would not be clear unless you like hovered over it to see like the emote come up bigger. I don't think you could realistically tell what it is otherwise here. Alright, we have this old bish now. So that one was Warrior M11. I thought that M, like, stood for male at first, and so there'd be, like, M numbers and F numbers, but I guess not, unless I'm just, like, friggin' misgendering you in 2025. Let's see here. So Warrior, that was my computer, by the way, in case anyone's getting confused. Warrior M11. Oh, that's M19 is what this one is. Whoops. Warrior M19 1. Let's see here. Then we grab this bish here. Did it not load you? Come on. It's not loading this one. It refuses to. Whoops. I just shifted a bunch of stuff there. Like, I'm selecting the file. What happens if I select a different one? Like, Wigglytuff here. Yeah, that loads. But this one, it's cursed. I swear I saved this as a PNG, right? Why is this specific one cursed? Oh, I'm not seeing file extensions, so I don't even know what I saved it as, because everything got reset here. Can I view file extensions? View file name extensions. That is definitely a PNG. It just refuses to load the image for this person for some reason. I'm selecting it as the file. It is not working. I can select any other person here, and it loads them in, as you can see in the top left there. It works, but the moment I select this person's image, there's nothing. Okay, well, never mind then. Let's see here. If I go ahead and I copy-paste Cottony, and I copy-paste Cottony 2 here, I can go ahead and move you over there, and then, boobity-bop, and then I can just add, like, a, let's see here. I can add a text element, or I just copy-paste this one, the numbers. Whoops, maybe undo that, have everything go crazy, and paste duplicate instead. And call it, I don't know, just call it, like, oops or something here. And then go into properties and change the text to, like, couldn't attend. Like this. And then I, center align. Here, look. There, I fixed it. I did it. There we go. Yeah, there we go. The layout's fixed now. I'm very much obliged to you. Please use me however you see fit. However I see fit, you say. Excellent, excellent. Please use me as you see fit. Or as a finish the turns advance to the next month. Sure. Why did it, like, rearrange my order? Weird. Well. But yeah, I'm sorry, but the computer saga was really funny to watch. I gave a brief rundown, like, at the beginning of the stream, just as, like, a general what happened. I haven't gone through, like, the full story yet. I mean, I basically told the whole full story fast. I can do it, like, fully here. That's what I could do, maybe during the next battle. Or maybe during the next time that I'm dicking around here, because, yeah, once I get into this, it's probably going to be a relatively short battle and then, like, some story stuff. So next time that I'm, like, going and doing a wild battle or something instead, I don't know. This may be what I'll do. Because, yeah, I do want to discuss that this stream. The movie I saw in cinemas last year was the second Joker movie. As much as I would like to see more movies, because there does seem to be a lot of great stuff like Sing Sing or the 100 Beavers. What? Still really like the second Joker, but it was far from perfect. Yeah, I've heard not so great things about that movie. It's kind of like watching virus PC breakdowns from me. I remember as a kid I could watch an entire day of PCs getting destroyed by all sorts of viruses and then trying to restore, and sometimes even histories of how the virus came to be and how it spread and stuff. That does sound kind of cool there. Left is my most common response to bad situations, I think. For me, it's just being, like, silently frustrated and disappointment. And for my dad, it's swearing like a sailor. Last movie I saw in theaters was Sonic 1, and it was right before the pandemic. Oh, jeez. That's the movie with the amazing poster showing Sonic's point of view with his legs over what I assume is the Golden Gate Bridge. I assume that is there. I've never seen that poster before. Computer Destruction Arc is the best arc in the Harmonia manga. Yeah, this was the Computer Destruction Arc. I've been using my same OS install, like, throughout all these years of content creation. And it was right before starting the Pokémon Conquest playthrough that I had to, like, reinstall my OS and start anew here. Wait, can you send it on the memes channel? Sure. Have it saved on your hard drive? Although the Fire Emblem Fates arc was fantastic. The anime adapted it flawlessly. They say that they might even be coming back for a third season on that one, potentially. Maybe. We shall see here. Alright, this Edge, the Discord thingamabob. What's going on here? Sonic legs? Oh, the Sonic legs. I don't think I've seen that before, actually. Or maybe I haven't. I just, like, erased it from my memory or something there. I don't know. Man, that dude's Piplup is really bummed out. Now's the time to attack. Fontaine is home to lots of water-type Pokemon. Fire-type Pokemon might find it hard. Grass-type and electric-type Pokemon should be really useful. I better go get some electric-type Pokemon. Select warriors to take in a battle against Fontaine. all my dudes. Here we go. I don't feel like rearranging on the top layout there. The order matching up probably doesn't matter all that much. Yep. I shan't lose. I just shan't. Victory will be mine. Harm's army has appeared in Motochika's Kingdom of Fontaine. The weirdest arc of the manga was the Pokemon Vigilantes arc. No foreshadowing at all, it just ended as quick as it began. Wait, what? Very gloomy Piplup. See, I don't remember it looking like that. I remember it being more suggestive. Remember it looking like the truck was driving right between his legs? The truck? Was he on a truck? Was he? It looked like he was on the bridge. I don't even... Whatever. I'm going to the thing. We're starting the next part.